salah on its own doesn't work, and I stand on that. See, I'm not a sheikh, I'm not giving you no fatwa, but I'm telling you my experience. For me, I stand on that. There was a period of my life where I was praying 5 times a day, alhamdulillah, and it was going great. But the thing is, it never sustained itself because of the things that I was doing outside of prayer. The main thing I want to focus on today is music, because finding khushu in your salah is very difficult when you're listening to music all the time. Alhamdulillah, for the last 2-3 days, I haven't been listening to music like that. I took Spotify off my home screen, which is a big thing for me. I don't go out with my AirPods as much, so it's more difficult for me to listen to music because I don't sit down and do it as a hobby. Usually I do it on the side whilst I'm doing something else, whilst I'm traveling or working or whatever. But that thing was weighing down on my mind like crazy. It was difficult to find comfort in prayer because I know I'm out here listening to music and I'm not really listening to the Quran. I felt a bit more dissociated from it. So naturally, I'm a bit more dissociated from prayer. And the fact is, no matter how harsh it sounds, you cannot have both. You cannot listen to music and find khushu, like full khushu in your prayer to the extent that you could without music. You know, Quran and music cannot stay in the same heart. It's not possible. And a lot of people will say, as a Muslim, the first thing that you have to do is pray and that's it. Well, that is your main responsibility, of course, but make the most of it. Why not? You know, I'm not speaking like I'm some overly religious guy and I'm really good at, no, this is coming from a place of humility. Like, I'm trying to advise my younger self because I wish I was like that earlier. I would have made my life a lot more easier. I would have avoided a lot more trouble. I'm not here saying that I do everything by the book and I don't sin. Of course, we all sin. We all have our problems. Cool. But aside from that, don't push those problems onto your prayer. And eventually, once you identify the thing that's kind of, standing in the way of it, get rid of it. And the thing is, as you go on in life, you will get rid of more and more haram because eventually there will be a new thing that's in between you and your prayer. If you're doing 10 haram things in your life, 10 haram habits, after 10 you'll go on to 9, and on that ninth one will be in the way, then the eighth one, and slowly you'll dial down on all of them and you'll be in a much better place.